beautiful midsummer's day, we happen upon a fair maiden. Innocently scrolling through social media while skipping through the woods, she happened upon a sewing pattern for a dragon.
Behold! I have found a dragon that I can sew and love. I shall name him Dathan, and he shall be mighty. I shall cuddle him, and he shall protect me, and we will be friends.
Much to the maiden's surprise, she was visited by a fairy godmother of sewing.
Oh, fair maiden! I am the fairy godmother of sewing, and I am here to tell you, if you make that pattern, it will not look like the picture. But fairy godmother, what do you mean it won't look like the picture? I want to make the dragon. You have been warned!
Ignoring good advice of the fairy godmother, the fair maiden set out to follow the pattern. Certain that if she followed the pattern pieces, she could create a dragon that looked like the picture, the fair maiden did not allow her frustration to prevent her from creating her dragon. For the pattern presented none of the instructions a good pattern contains. There were no indicators of seam allowances, darts, or dots. The instructions were vague at best, and against the laws of physics at worst. Determined, she persevered, and alas, the fair maiden discovered that she had not created the dragon in the picture as expected, but a completely different creature, and not quite anything she had ever seen before.
You were right, fairy godmother. The dragon doesn't look anything like the picture. Why would AI have deceived me? I hate to tell you I told you so. What? I told you so. Here is a pattern for a dinosaur that is made by humans. If you follow this pattern, you will get a dinosaur that looks like the picture. I love him!
The moral of the story is, be sure to follow patterns created by humans. The fair maiden, the dinosaur, and the unknown creature lived happily ever after. The end.
Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme.